Hey, what's up, everybody? Damn, it's windy right now. I know this is probably not most ideal to do this review, but I just got out of the theater, and while my mind's still fresh on the movie, I just want to talk about the last anime movie I saw, which is Blue Lock Episode Nagi. And included with this movie was this free manga. It just shows a chapter that features Nagi and Leo, and it's not in the movie whatsoever, but it was like a really cool bonus you get for free. But yeah, so I'm not sure what will qualify as a spoiler in context to this review, but pretty much for this movie, you conditionally have to see the original Blue Lock TV series in order to enjoy or watch this movie, because the movie is pretty much, I wouldn't want to say call a recap, but more of a revisit of the first season, largely the first half, but in the point of view of Nagi and his best friend Leo. And if you've already seen the series, you already have a good idea of who these characters are, how they meet, and pretty much what the nature of their relationship is. And of course, if you've seen the anime, then you pretty much have a good idea of where the movies can start. And I'll do my best to avoid spoilers as much as possible, but as I said before, you conditionally need to see the original TV series in order to enjoy the movie. So yes, you pretty much get to see what Nagi and Leo were doing during the events of mostly the first half of the series, like how they were dominating as Team V. And then you finally get to see the game with Team Z and everything afterwards. It's kind of more of like a footnote, like a quick recap. But everything is pretty much told in the point of view of Nagi and Leo. You see more layers to, let's say, how Leo reacts to, let's say, when Nagi makes this decision in the second half of the series. You really do get to see more what their friendship means to them individually, and how they take that forward within the rest of the series in a more internal sense. So if there's anything that Blue Lock does a really good job of doing, is it knows when to internalize what a character is feeling. But for example, like Isagi, like if you've seen the series, he's a perfect example of how the series does a good job of like internalizing how he sees the field and how he approaches the goal, or how he approaches the pass. But due to the nature of, let's say, Nagi and Leo being, natural born, let's say, soccer players where they don't really have to think about anything, you kind of get to see, like, everything comes more naturally to them. You're just like, oh, okay, you're right there, I'll just pass it to you. That's pretty much what's expressed when you see them play the game. It's like, hey, I'm open. It's like, oh, hey, he's open. That's pretty much all there is. And it's a really good job of balancing showing and telling. Of course, I know some people prefer showing over telling, but when there's a balance to it, there is good justification, in my opinion. But pretty much the animation in general and the art style is very consistent with the original TV series. The way the way it pans, like from the ground and up, and how it goes from, let's say, this angle, like from a downward angle to an upward angle, as you see in the TV series, it's pretty much consistent with this movie. And yes, there will be certain places where, as I said before, this is kind of like a revisit of the original series. So expect to see some recycled footage, but this time you're seeing it from a different perspective. But the voice acting, full disclosure, I saw this in raw Japanese, no subs. So the voice acting in Japanese, it was incredible. The chemistry of the voice actors of Nagi and Leo, it was just really, really excellent. It got the relationship down just excellently well. So the soundtrack, it really bangs. The ending theme song, it's really cool. And other than that, all I can recommend this to is fans of the original series. So if you've seen the original series, I highly recommend watching it. And if you want to watch this movie, watch the series first. And I would definitely recommend this to fans of soccer or football for my non-American friends out there. But yeah, I really love how the anime does a good job of showcasing the athleticism, the coordination, the agility, and those reflexes you need in order to play soccer. And I think it does a good job of showing that, though the nature of the anime is they're trying to build everyone's a striker, but some of the characters might be playing positions like they're not used to playing, such as the goalie. So that's pretty much a really unique element to the original series. So yeah, I would talk about the original series, but this is kind of more focused on the movie. So all I can say is, if you're a fan, go out and watch it.